Oh my god. What happened to him?
When you think of slander, you think of black paint Mihawk, Haki not Zoro, or Fraud Kuna, but one transcends them all. Potential Man, the biggest what if anime has ever seen. Nigga had every chance to be great, to be the GOAT, to reach the pinnacle of Jujutsu sorcery just like Satoru Gojo and Sukuna, but yet failed miserably. Megumi was supposed to be at the forefront of the next generations of sorcerers Gojo was talking about, along with Maki, Yuta, Yuji, and Hikari, yet falls short behind Nobara and fucking Kurara. Bo was skipping classes, baited on niggas like this was a Disney Channel movie, that later that day, during your science test, you forgot potential energy could be turned into kinetic energy. If my name was Potential Man, I too would want to die after every minor inconvenience because of how ass I am. Like seriously, at this point, we gotta start investigating this nigga for potential jujutsu betting along with Meme, because there is no way you have all these opportunities, all this potential, and you can't do shit with it. If you are a Megumi fan, I feel bad for you, because this is the man you have to swear up and down is the GOAT. So today, in celebration of me just wanting to hate on bro, I will go over every single time Potential Man has proved why he's the greatest hypothetical sorcerer in history. Alright, real shit, I low-key don't blame Megumi for trying to summon Maharage against Sukuna. Matter of fact, it was for sure the right move. Imagine the most feared nigga in history standing right in front of you, talk about some, where are the mothers and children? Yeah nigga, I would be scared too. But I'm still gonna slander him for this shit. Because the main reason Sukuna was even summoned was because of this bum's incompetence against the grade 2 fucking curse. Like dog, you are a grade 2 sorcerer. How are you having this much trouble against a grade 2 cursed spirit? And this wouldn't even look as bad if Yuji Itadori, who at this point didn't even know what cursed energy was, not only managed to save his friends, but also somehow did more damage to the curse than Megan. Like dog, how the fuck are you gonna let a civilian do your own job better than you? At this point, you might have to put up the Jujutsu High uniform, bro. Overall, Sukuna is basically an Avenger level threat, so we can't really deduct any points, but that performance against the measly grade 2 curse was sorry as shit, I can't even lie. Your ass gets a 4 out of 10. I'ma be for real, I can't even blame Megumi for trying to summon Maharage again in this fight, but this is a slander vid, so I can't be giving bro too much slack. This nigga Sukuna came out of nowhere, and bro, this shit got me dying. Like, where did this dude even come from? And no sugarcoating it, Potential Man was getting his shit rocked, I can't lie. This is the one time I wanted bro to run, and he did not do it. And he proceeded to miss all of his attacks and get his shit rocked. Bro then got flunged up and got hit with the nastiest combo extenders in the air. Would've thought this shit was ABA with the way Megumi was getting his shit done. I know bro was breathing a sigh of relief when Yuji came back, cause if bro managed to summon Maharage, everybody within a 10-mile vicinity is getting their ass fried. All in all, we giving this shit a 7 out of 10, mainly because bro actually fought this time before trying to summon Maharage, and cause it's Sukuna, so it's automatically valid, but we bumping up the points. Sometimes you gotta give credit where credit is due, and I gotta give Megumi his props in this fight, cause he was low-key moving. Megumi must have been taking notes from what I said about Sukuna, cause this nigga started aura farming while Shikigami caught Kamo's arrows. Kamo finally showed his face and started boxing with bro, and I can't lie, he kinda low-key was giving Megumi some BTA, but Megumi was holding his own. And if there's one thing that never fails to amaze me about bro, is this nigga's battle IQ. Bodhi is always somehow 2 steps ahead in situations like these, but when it comes to the real Jujutsu mission, bro goes MIA, nowhere to be seen. Kamo started yapping about his clan and shit, and buddy, I'ma keep it a buck, we do not care. And Megumi must have been thinking the same thing, cause he went straight to scrapping, summoning his elephants and going straight to throwing the ones. It's what I would say if Hanami's bitch ass didn't show up. Kamo, Megumi, and Inumaki all found each other, wondering what the fuck was going on. But Hanami wasn't having none of that, damn near almost took off Megumi's head. All 3 of them then proceeded to jump her, but them niggas trash as fuck, did 0 combined damage to Shawty. Got this nigga Potential Man really living up to his name. Once they figured out they ass wasn't doing shit, them boys got to sprinting. Would've thought they were all an Olympic gold medalists for Japan with how fast they were moving. But running away can only get you so far, cause they all got cornered and Megumi was high-key trying to summon Maharage, which like I said before, is killing everybody within a 10-mile vicinity. But luckily the GOAT Inumaki clutched up and told Hypothetical Man, don't do this shit nigga. Maki joins the fight, and her and Megumi were low-key moving. Now, did they do any damage? Nope. But did it look cool? Absolutely. Megumi then proceeded to get his ass rendered out of action, leading Maki to get absolutely one-shotted by Hanami. Gave Shawty straight CTE. Hanami had to make sure everybody knew these hands were rated E for everybody. Altogether, Megumi played this very well. Aside from the fact that all the students most likely would have died if he summoned in Maharaga, both his fights against Kamo and Hanami were solid. 9 out of 10. I'ma be real, this fight is Megumi Fushiguro at his peak. When Bo put his hands up and said the words domain expansion, I knew this shit was over for the finger. Had Bodhi rethinking every decision he's made in his life. Megumi had me in the first half when he was trying to summon Maharaga, but Potential Man learned from his mistakes and locked in. Bo started using new shit not even he knew he could do. Megumi started giving straight BTA, hitting the cursed spirits with moves it didn't even know were possible. And you know you did an exceptional job when the king of curses is praising you on your own performance. Maybe all this talk about Potential Man ain't even true at all. This fight deadass felt like seeing your own child break away from the chains holding him back. Shit really was beautiful. And this low-key some crazy character development. Potential Man actually stood his ground against the special grade curse. Ultimately, not only did he show he can overcome his struggles in a fight, but that he can fight and defeat a special grade curse. And while making his own incomplete domain, essentially out of thin air. 10 out of 10. Damn near killing your own son in downtown Tokyo. Truly a father and son bonding moments. But in all seriousness, this is another time in which Megumi's IQ has really come in handy. After coming in clutch and saving everyone from Dagon's domain, he gets attacked by Toji. And Megumi quickly assesses the situation and knows his ass ain't doing shit against Toji. Overall, he was forced to fight Toji and had a bunch of close calls. But one thing that would never make sense to me is how bro's own Shikigami, a fucking rabbit, was doing more damage to this nigga than him. At this point, we should just make Rabbit 273 the real owner of the 10 Shadows technique, other than bro. Overall, running away was really the only viable option in this fight. And during the fight, Toji did kill himself, but only after finding out this bunny merchant is his son. And shit, I don't even blame bro, probably would have done the same thing. He gets an 8 out of 10. Finally, even though some people might call Megumi a bum and a fraud, he has been shown to have a relatively high battle IQ and awareness as a Jujutsu sorcerer. And isn't that all that really matters? Bo is even lucky to be alive with the amount of times he's itching to summon Maharaga after any minor nuisance. And at the end of the day, who cares if he never lived up to the hype? Cause to me, he really had the potential to live up to it.